On Saturday morning in Bengaluru, a group of residents protesting the city's crumbling road conditions clashed with the police after being told to stop due to lack of official permissions. Now, the protesters formed a peaceful human chain along Vartur Road, a stretch that's infamous for potholes. Despite political pushback, these residents insisted their movement was apolitical and rooted in civic responsibility. Now, all of this comes at a time when India's top industry body, Nasscom, has raised alarms over US's decision to impose a steep fee on H-1B visa applications, warning that the move could disrupt global operations of Indian technology services companies and also unsettle thousands of skilled professionals working onshore in the United States of America. Now, this makes it all the more important for Indian cities to be equipped to accommodate and promote tech talent. But with Indian cities contributing the bulk of its GDP, the collapse of urban governance in the country's tech capital also raises a stark question. Is Bengaluru failing, and what is the hope for the rest if it is failing? That is what we will discuss in the course of the next few minutes. Here's a report filed by my colleague from today's protest and also some political reactions.
We are here in a society of about 1200, and this is just one society. There are other societies as well with 5,000 plus households. Individually, they have paid minimum 5 to 6 lakh as registration fee, and they are further paying the annual fee to the municipal tax government, property tax. But what are we getting in return? There is no water pipeline. Forget about water pipeline. There is no sewage line here.
Sir, we bought the flat 3 years back. Thinking that all the issues that we have in Vartur will be solved by the time we move in. But now when we ask the authorities, they're saying that 3 more years we need to widen the road and fix the roads. So this is not what we have signed up for, sir. We are paying property tax, we are paying, again now the GBA has been formed. But, it's again old wine in a new bottle. We don't see any, improvements. We understood that government has given some variation in the the funds for the MLAs who are from Congress and the MLAs who are from BJP. This is very unfair.
We don't want government to provide us a job, food, ration, everything. Nothing we want. We want basic simple things. The first thing which we want is road to travel, and which is what creating a huge trouble for all of us. Early morning 7:30. Post 7:30 the kids are reaching to their school every day 1 hour 2 hours late. Who will be responsible? It's a vicious cycle of a corruption which I can sense that every time the road is getting made, the water is getting clogged, again the road is drained.
Brand Guru Harish Bijur joins us now. Thank you, Mr. Bijur, for your time. How has the state of roads and traffic affected your daily life and work? Because it seems like the city is losing its mojo and vibe, from school students reaching schools late to tech startups also wanting to leave the city. This seems to be quite a crisis.
Well, I won't personalize this issue to myself, but I'd like to say that, infrastructure is an issue in Bengaluru today. And one of the key issues is the fact that, our roads are not able to take the kind of traffic that hits these roads. Secondly, the quality, and by that I mean the length of the roads multiplied by the width of the roads, saying that we have only this many kilometers multiplied into this width, and that can take only an X amount of traffic. Today, traffic has multiplied like nobody's business. The ratio to a human being and versus a vehicle is very close, coming to 0.85, which means to say that, literally every home has got 2 vehicles. All this is compounding the matter. And the third issue is the fact that, there are pothole roads because these roads get affected by rain badly. Repairs just don't stay and stick. So most of the pothole filling becomes a kind of a band-aid solution. Yes, there is white topping going on in certain areas, but to white top the entire stretch of roads is going to take a long, long period of time.
Right.
In the short term, we are in a bit of a crisis as far as infrastructure, traffic is concerned.
Right. Mr. Bijur, as somebody who lives in Delhi, I've always been a little jealous of the civic society in Bengaluru, because this is a society that's always been aware of its rights. But have you seen any real improvements after recent protests or court interventions? Do you feel that local representatives are listening to people's voices, or is that falling silent?
I'm a complete optimist. And it so happens that when it comes to civic society action, Bengaluru is a terrific city. But my problem is that we talk too much we just don't do enough. So I think it's extremely critical for us to participate with governance, to sort out issues, to get down to the ground, identify issues, solve those problems, or say that this can't be solved at all. But there's no single effort. And that becomes a big issue. And until and unless, governance steps up, sorts out issues on a war footing, there's a wee bit of a frustration in the hearts of the people who traverse these roads every day.
Right.
And traffic, for instance, we have people actually riding against the traffic. We have people riding on the footpaths. I have personally stopped a lot of people from riding on footpaths,
Right.
standing out there, taking videos. And you know what they tell me?
Right.
They tell me, you correct the roads. If the roads aren't okay, we will ride where we want. Aggressive behavior and aggression in your face. I'm not in the government. I'm not in the police service. But when you try, this is the kind of an answer you get.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Bijou. That's a wonderful thing that he said. Collective action seems to be the key word here. Harish Bijou, influential citizen there, also brand guru joining us. Thank you so much. We also have Ashok Gowda, spokesperson of BJP in Karnataka, and Raghu Doderi, spokesperson of the Congress party. Thank you both of you for being on this broadcast. Raghu, to you first. You heard Harish shouted, it's not just him. School children are talking about this. Tech startups are talking about this. This clearly seems that the Congress government in Karnataka needs to listen to people more and probably also focus on its own announcements and ensure that they get implemented.
So the first thing is Bangalore is an international city, and any small issue happens in Bangalore, it will become an international issue, because the quality and lifestyle in Bangalore has been projected in the previous Congress government, as people have already expected the kind of infrastructure what we had given, they're expecting the same. It's because, so today what's happening, so I think people are not talking about what BJP-led governments where the entire city, Haryana, Mumbai and other cities are floating in the rainwater, that people don't question it, because so those cities are not so important. But Bangalore is an international city. Any small issue will become a major issue, major talking points in the entire country. And one point I just wanted to make very clear, that Bangalore, as in recent years, the Bangalore has received the highest ever 125 years, since 125, we have not received such a heavy rain. 330 millimeter has been received in Bangalore.
These are situations that always need to be navigated, and I think that is what elected government should be doing. Mr. Gowda, what is your response to whatever Raghu said? Mr. Gowda.
I'm just coming to the point.
Yes, sir, we were completely out of time. Mr. Gowda, yeah.
See how Congress government has failed in multiple ways. First thing is, see, the problem is not the brand guru. I was listening to him. He was saying about the number of people versus ratio versus number of cars versus the road width. Actual point is very simple. India has got 150 types of vehicles. Out of this, the most slowest vehicles is tractor and the truck which move on these roads. So the administration is the actual problem. For example, now what has happened, corruption by the Congress government, just for posting a traffic constable, they are charging money. 5 lakhs to 10 lakh rupees is the cost what they are charging. Okay. And because of this, they are allowing the trucks, they are allowing the tractors and everything on the road in the peak hours. And this is, and more than thing, water tankers. This is a water tanker mafia area wherein the roads also get problem, and as well as the peak hour traffic gets slowed down. So with all these problems and all traffic maniacness which happens, the actual problem is, the root cause problem is corruption by the Congress government. And whatever Raghu was saying, we had created an event from 13 to 18. We had seen that event, what has happened.
Right.
So the
Mr.
actual
Gowda,
point
I'm
is
completely
very
sorry to interrupt you. I mean, clearly political accountability is also something that citizens of Bengaluru need. We have some breaking news coming up right now. It's an important one.